Case most nights. We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Gafford, and that comes off the assist by Morris.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Martin. Back to Porter. And he drives in. And Gafford with the block. Kuzma finds Porzingis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Porter with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Back to Porter. Pass to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gafford grabs the miss. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Green against Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and rolls.
Outside, Green. To the left side wing. Here's Porter. Pass to Marjanovic. Green with the ball.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Morris passes to Porzingis. Beal against Green. Beal outside. It's stolen by Green. Bradley Beal puts it in.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Kuzma. Back to Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Here's Marjanovic. And he slams it in one-handed.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
Washington with the ball after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. And the shot goes. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Here's Marjanovic. The Wizards making their last shot. Outside for Green. Back to Marjanovic. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Washington now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Morris passes to Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Boy, a creative finisher who throws it down with ease at 7-3. Put the ball in Porzingis' hands, and he'll occasionally wow you.
Now here's Green. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Şengün. Porter against Morris. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. To the inside. Marjanovic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Marjanovic got his second bucket of the game. Morris with it, and it's Şengün picking him up. Morris passes to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Wide open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
On the wing, Green. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Morris on the wing. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Green for three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Kristaps Porzingis getting it. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Washington?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Josh Christopher is out there with Washington. Then there's Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Wright. 4 on the clock. Here's Nunn. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, B.A. Second in the league in pace. Aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
Inside. Kicks it to Kaminsky from deep. The rebound by Gibson. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Kispert. That three's off the mark. Here's Washington. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Kaminsky. And the Wizards on the break. Moving it up. And Nunn the bucket on the assist by Avdia. Nunn's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Nunn. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Wright. Pass to Gibson.
I see him.
Here's Kispert. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Second chance effort. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Kaminsky. Here's Christopher. And there's the drive. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Tate. Uses the glass on the layup. Tate's got his first points of the game. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
A minute 37 left to play in the first half. Here's Nunn. Pass to Avdia. Right outside. Outside Nunn. Right against Washington. And it's Wright missing.
All he needed right there was simply to set himself up and then relax and shoot the ball. He threw himself off balance for no reason.
Washington with the ball. And another miss by Washington. The Rockets have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Tate passes to Kaminsky. Kaminsky is screen on Nunn. Back to Kaminsky. The lead now cut to single digits.
Getting more comfortable in the paint. As long as Frank Kaminsky has the positioning he wants, he's good to go.
Outside Nunn. It's Avdia on the wing. Here's Kispert. He's covered by Tate. Pass to Kispert. Three-pointer. They get it back. Here's Gibson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Nunn. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Here's Wright. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. To the wing on the left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Washington.
19.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Here's who Wes Unseld Jr. is starting in the second half. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. When you look at Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he provides versatility out of the backcourt.
Bringing value as both a scorer and playmaker. BA, KPJ is not your traditional 1 or 2. I think he's more of a combo guard skill set, and his athleticism makes him an X factor. He's very comfortable with or without the ball. Well, you know, guys, the combination of strength and height for Porzingis allowing him to take on physical defense much better.
Marjanovic can't hit. And for the Wizards, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And then Beal with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Beal. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Şengün.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
The Rockets with another miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And look at this. This summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history. Over $240 million.
Now here's Porter. Here's Şengün. To stop the run. Porter, the pass to Green. And here's Şengün. Here's the three. Porzingis grabs the board, and he's certainly elite. But does it surprise you that Bradley Beal has one of the biggest contracts in the NBA, Grant?
And that's just how it works. I mean, give it a few years and all the stars will be paid the same. That said, it must be nice. Those are some big checks.
Now here's Martin. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Gafford with a screen on Green. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Beal. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gafford passes to Morris. That one is off. Good D by Şengün. Houston has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Smith's checked in. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
Now, no appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Now, here's Green. Up top, Smith. Defended by Kuzma. Back to Porter. Green up top. To the middle. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Wizards ball.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Beal, the pass to Gafford. They kick it out to Porzingis. The three-pointer off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Şengün. Oh, Beal picks his pocket for the finish. And then Beal with the dunk.
I mean, it's amazing how many ways Bradley Beal impacts the game. That time, doing it on defense.
Morris with it, guarded by Smith. Gafford passes to Beal. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Great open look there. Beal's got 12 points.
I mean, capable of playing either guard position, Beal is especially difficult to contain in pick and rolls.
Porter. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Şengün. Now Green. With the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
A gifted athlete with an explosive first step. Green is at his best when he attacks off the dribble.
Kuzma outside. Now a timeout called by Washington.
To Washington.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Morris passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Here's Şengün. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Wizards. He made a big impact, scoring 12. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Smith, and it's Marjanovic in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Good work there as it goes. Kuzma's got his first 2 points.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Porter the pass to Smith. Porter in the post. He's working on Morris. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
6 to shoot. Morris passes to Kuzma. Takes it inside. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one. Morris against Porter. Out left to the wing. The 3. Şengün, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The finish! And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And there's just so much variety to Beal's game. I mean, he's great off the catch and in transition. And right there, making a play off the bounce. And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come.
Kuzma finds Morris. Outside Porzingis. Morris on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. Back to Porzingis. Porter against Morris. Here's Smith. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a 5-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Out to Beal. There's the 3. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 6 assists in the game.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
Smith Jr. with incredible upside grit. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Kuzma outside. Back to Morris. Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
The consistency of Beal's scoring has been terrific. And, of course, his teammates keep working hard to facilitate to him.
Porter gets the bucket.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Washington's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Kuzma, the open look. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Tell you what, guys, he seems to improve with every game. I mean, Kuzma continues to hone his catch-and-shoot game.
Şengün, no good.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And what a huge performance it was for Bradley Beal.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Jabari Smith. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Rockets on D. Pass to Kuzma. Knocks down the triple.
Kuzma.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Porter. It's rebounded by Morris. And the Wizards with possession here. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. For three, Porzingis. Rebounded by Green. Here's Smith. Here he goes. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
So we see the Wizards.
collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Jackson and Turner man the post positions. Then it's Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Porter finds Şengün. Here's Marjanovic, banked in off the glass.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And stolen by Şengün. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Puts the move on and finished off by Martin.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Such a wide open look.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Here's Jackson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tougher.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Hield can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside Porter. Here he goes to the paint. Marjanovic passes to Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Here is Porter. After Indiana gets the 3. Martin wide open. He fires, and he's good on the 3 ball. Martin's got 5.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his 3-point shot as a weapon.
Now, here is Halliburton. Back to Jackson. Off target at the rim. Green in the post. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Nice poise inside from Green, showing how comfortable he is amongst the trees.
And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that 2nd overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for Houston. Halliburton passes to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Jackson a screen on Green. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Green kicks to Porter. Pass to Marjanovic. Şengün with the ball. Outside Porter. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They trail by 7. Pass to Hield. Jackson setting the pick here for Hield. Going inside, out to the right wing. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Houston.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And a wide open look for Porter. Houston now working with the new shot clock. Green taking his time here. Kicks it to Smith. Second shot opportunity. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
It's Washington high post. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Smith, and it's Mathurin in at the three, the small forward. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Craig, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Kaminsky. Smith comes in for Tate. Green is checked in for Josh Christopher. And Porter subbed in for Washington. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Here's Christopher. He's covered by McConnell. Washington kicks to Tate. The Rockets with another miss. Indiana trailing here. Now the pass to Nwora. Here's Duarte. Stolen by Washington. Down low. It's stolen by Smith. Stops. Pops. Nwora can't get it to go. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Over to the wing. Here's Mathurin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That ties the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Here's Duarte following the score by Houston. And then Smith with the jam.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's Washington, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Washington against McConnell. Here's Christopher. Passes it to Washington. Here's Christopher. Houston needs to get a shot off. 2 on the clock. Right at the free throw line. The Pacers pull it in.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
2 minutes.
Pass to Washington. Tate against Smith. It's stolen by Smith. There's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Deflects the pass. And it's Houston on the break. Here's Washington. That one misses. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Here's Mathurin. Out to Smith. Pass to Orte. Screen by Smith. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And here is Washington. Back to Kaminsky. Houston moving the ball around. The pass to Tate. And here is Washington. Kaminsky with the screen. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Smith shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Now here's Green. Here's Şengün. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. In the corner, it's Hield. Turner with a screen on Martin. And it's Hield off the drive.
Good take. We all know Hield can shoot. The threat of the outside J helps open.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Rockets trail. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Alperen Şengün out there with Martin. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. And for the Rockets, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Outside, Porter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, juniors, and quality NBA players.
Now, here is Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Lock at 6. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Olden. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Shots good by Turner.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Green with the ball. Out guarded by Hield. Martin from outside. The rebound by Turner.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Şengün. Outside for Martin. A 3-ball. The rebound by Turner. Pacers leading by 6. Jackson with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Turner from downtown. It's rebounded by Houston.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back. Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Nembhard from outside the arc. No good. Shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. The drive by Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Using that speed, Green flying by on the drive.
Outside for Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Nice move. And it's Turner finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Halliburton. And the rejection by Jackson. There's the 3. Jackson. And the second chance effort by Jackson. And the Pacers lead by 8.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation. And he's not shy about going to the cup either.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And Smith with the stuff.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
To the middle. It's stolen by Marjanovic. On the wing, Green. Nora grabs the board. Pacers leading by 8. To the wing right side. There's the pass to Mathurin. Releases. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Rockets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to McConnell. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. McConnell's got the lead up to 11 now for Indiana. Şengün, no good. Inside. And then Smith with the dunk.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And so it's Mike. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's McConnell. On the court right now for the Pacers. They've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Nora in at the 4-man position.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Shot from the inbound. And the call, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Miles Turner.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets trail by 17. 13 feet away. Back to Marjanovic. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the paint. Turner with the steal. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. That's a 2 from Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Known as a volume three-point shooter, Hield is effective both as a starter as well as coming off the bench.
Both free throws good from Hield. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Halliburton against Porter. Outside, Green. Will it go? Another miss by Houston. Indiana leading by 21. Here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Right wing takes the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Indiana. Halliburton with the steal. Hield outside. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for
both good from the line that time. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Houston ball.
Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
Rockets ball.
The Rockets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Down low, Nembhard hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Nembhard's got 12 points here in the second half. The Rockets again can't hit. Indiana's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Shot by Hield, nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Şengün. No good on the three.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miles Turner.
And what effort he had on the boards, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Here's Porter. Here's Marjanovic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Hield outside. Out to Smith. Porter with the steal. Marjanovic down low. He's covered by Halliburton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Smith on the wing. Three-pointer. And Indiana, another three.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Oh, road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Buddy Hield. Jalen Smith is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2.
The ideal guard in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton has length at 6'5". Now he can run the offense. Plus, Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And with Halliburton, the stats show a complete guard, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about this. 40% from deep. Halliburton's been top 10 in the league in assists. Defensively, just racking up steals. Tyrese can play the 1 through 3. He does just about everything.
Porzingis in the post, covered by Smith, and it's good. 2 points.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
To the paint. It's stolen by Kuzma. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Porzingis, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but no one. Near in time. Well, you think about the surprises at the trade deadline back in 2022. The one that shocked me the most, the Mavericks sending Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards. I was shocked.
And stolen by Porzingis. Kuzma, left side. It's Beal on the wing. Kept alive by Washington. Morris passes to Beal. Back to Morris. 5 on the clock. On the take. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Doris, the big Porzingis trade really did catch people off guard.
It seemed when he was acquired by the Mavericks that Kristaps and Luka Doncic were going to be the backbone of the Mavericks for a long time. How quickly things change in the NBA.
Here's Hield, following the bucket by the Wizards. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Gafford. Morris on the wing. Banked it in off the glass. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Now here's Porzingis. Ooh, stolen by Smith. In transition, here come the Pacers. And it's Hield, that time on the assist by Smith.
Well, you got to be willing to take advantage of easy opportunities. Buddy Hield running in transition and finishes.
Beal outside. And then Beal with the dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Halliburton against Porzingis. Turner. And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Inside, stolen by Gafford.
Well read defensively. That window closed so fast.
There's the steal. Smith outside. Here's Nembhard. Well, quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside heel, shot clock at 6. Pass to Smith, releases from 15. He can't get that one to fall. And Washington the other way now. And it's Gafford driving in. Oh, sweet move. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith passes to Turner. Back to Smith. And Morris over to help. Here's Nembhard. Takes a 3. Turner with it. Halliburton outside. Takes the 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
Morris passes to Gafford. Porzingis for 3. No luck on that one. Hield from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Tie game in Washington. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. They get it again. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect, go to the offensive board, and cash in.
Now here's Halliburton. 7 points in the game. His first shot coming late, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
And the Pacers with possession here. After the basket by Washington. Here's Nora. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Jackson. To the inside. Stolen by Gafford. Morris outside. Pass to Kuzma. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Kuzma's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Nora. Back to McConnell. They need this. Offensive rebound, Pacers.
Hey, right here.
Second shot opportunity. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. Well, you think about Daniel Gafford being picked in the 2nd round back in 2019. But guys, in 2021, that young man started to find his stride.
Beal unable to get that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. And with Gafford, Doris, he earned a 3-year, $40 million deal.
He did, BA, and it had everything to do with what he showed as a starting caliber center in the league. His rebounding, his rim protection, and his value as a vertical threat at the cup, all very worthy of that contract. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
The Wizards with a lead. Right outside. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Another shot. Pass to Gibson. Here's Avdia. Down low. Here's Kispert. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. The Wizards with another miss.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Back to Jackson. Here's Nora. Kispert grabs a miss. The Wizards have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Pass to Gibson. A minute 29 left in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low post scoring. That's nicely done.
Here's Matherin. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late, and obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
McConnell, right side. Pass to Nora. Washington with a rebound. Outside Nunn. Here's Avdia. Shoots over Jackson. Outside Nunn. Back to Gibson. 13 feet out. Dorte grabs the board.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And that one is stuffed right through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Gibson. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call. Allie, as always, thank you. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
On the court for the Pacers, we've got Smith. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Miles Turner out there with Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard. Now here's Halliburton. Stolen by Gafford. Now the Wizards in transition. Kuzma, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Nembhard. And a miss there on the triple. A chance here to extend the lead to double digits.
And that would really give them a comfortable cushion.
Pass to Beal. Porzingis is doubled. Morris outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Driving to the basket. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
So good to see Miles Turner sharing the basketball. Make an effort to get your teammates involved.
Out to Beal. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Porzingis passes to Kuzma. The Wizards with another miss.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Here's Morris. After the basket by Indiana. Beal outside. Three-pointer. And again, Washington, no good. Indiana trailing here. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
Just an unacceptable turnover. You have to know where you are on the court.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
Beal outside. Porzingis. Back to Beal. Smith with the rebound. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Beal going inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Well, Bradley Beal's playmaking ability is drastically improved. Nice drive on that one. Boy, when you consider that Bradley Beal entered the NBA as one of the sweetest shooting guards in the league, but over the course of his career, he's added elite playmaking, and he's as dangerous and complete an offensive force as there is in the game. Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
The Wizards have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Beal into the lane, and then Beal with the dunk.
Boy, this guy's so springy from the 2-guard position. Just incredible athleticism by Bradley Beal on the drive.
And about Beal, such an integral part of the makeup of this team.
He's been consistently committed to the organization. He's elite offensively and can flat lift a team by his individual offensive skill. And because of what he has in terms of his physical attributes, his coaches believe he can be elite defensively as well.
So Washington going with an almost entire new group here. Gibson's checked in for Gafford. Kispert comes in for Kuzma. Nunn's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Now here's Nunn. Porzingis finds Wright. Pass to Kispert. Back to Nunn. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the wing, right side. Jackson, the screen. To the middle. It's intercepted. Here's Kispert. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Now here's McConnell to the paint. Here's Jackson. Second chance shot. Plenty of space. No good, off the front rim. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Matherin, defended by Porzingis. Shot's good by Matherin. He has 6.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Washington calls timeout. So both teams making some changes here. Nine seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Kispert. Lets the 3 fly. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. We're at the end of the third quarter, and while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Kispert is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Nunn in at shooting guard. That's the group for Washington right now. Here's Kispert. Back to Wright. The kick out to Nunn. 4-3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Halliburton. To take the lead. The rebound by Nunn. And the Wizards shooting just 42% so far in the game. Pass to Avdia. Fires from deep. The shot off that time. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Right with the steal. It's stolen by Halliburton. Smith with it. Nunn in his pocket. Smith passes to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Nunn defends. The three is up. Oh, deflected. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Right outside. Screen by Gibson. And a nice finish on the layup. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And the other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Avdia from outside. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Washington calls timeout. So Washington ends up going with a new group and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. was discussing with his players. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're..."
Morris outside. Pass to Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Morris outside. And here's Gafford, defended by Halliburton. Basket counts.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now here's Halliburton. Down low. Smith. And that one is hammered home.
Tyrese Halliburton doing his thing, showing you all he has in that passing arsenal.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Beal outside. Off target from outside. Indiana leading. Pass to Halliburton. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Hield passes to Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Halliburton misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Kuzma outside. Here's Porzingis. And Turner with the block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Smith with it. Guarded now by Morris. Smith passes to Turner. Jacks up a three. That shot off. And Washington the other way now. To the inside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Pass to Gafford. Outside Porzingis. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Halliburton on the attack. Count it!
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. With the pressure on, Bradley Beal at his absolute best.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Bradley Beal, third personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them.
On the guard matchup tonight, Greg, both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Marjanovic is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Martin in at the three. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
And Washington has possession. The Rockets making the shot. Out to Kuzma. Buries the long-range jumper.
Kuzma, rise, and fire.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. It's Martin on the wing. Here's the three. A shot off that time. Here's Washington now. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Marjanovic kicks to Green. And there's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Beal. Out to Porzingis. Wants to get it to Gafford and does. 4 on the clock. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. There's the drive. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that?
Morris passes to Beal. The layup missed.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Gafford misses. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. The drive by Green.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Outside for Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
and they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, isn't it? Both teams trading punches. And so Houston again turning it over. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. I was able to talk with the Rockets head coach. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thank you, David. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Porzingis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Beal the pass to Porzingis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Martin finds Marjanovic. Porter with it. For the three. Here's Şengün. The Rockets with another miss. Wizards leading by 4. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Can't give separation to Porzingis, especially with his size. It's a nice touch there.
Now, here's Şengün. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They need this. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Beal with it. Now Green defending. Outside for Beal. 6 to shoot. Outside, Porzingis. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. Porzingis has got a couple of threes now in the first for Washington. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Mercy. Watch out. Kevin Porter Jr. coming through with a nasty deuce.
Gafford finds Kuzma. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Wizards.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Washington. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Jae'Sean Tate. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard position. And the foul on Jae'Sean Tate. That's his first foul. So it's Washington now. It's a 5-point game. Beal can't nail the jumper.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Always a shame to see a guy like Bradley Beal have to go in for season-ending surgery like he did in 2022.
That decision, I think, was tough, but in the end, for the length and longevity of his career, was the smart one for Bradley Beal. Get himself fully healthy, fully physically and mentally ready to get back on the NBA floor and be as productive as he's been throughout his career.
And Beal kicks to 9. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. A former All-Star, injuries have held him back, but now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. And so it's Houston with it, following the miss by Taj Gibson. Washington with it. No points in the game yet for him. Back to Tate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. It's stolen by Kaminsky. To the middle. It's deflected. And there's the pass to Christopher. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Washington leading now by 5. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. You gotta find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team really, really important. And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
And for Avdia, he managed, Brent, to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Wright kicks to Avdia. The kick out to Wright. Shoots the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the foul on Ty Washington. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A minute 42 left in the first half. Out left to the wing. And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets trail by 9. Now, here's Washington. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Avdia. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Passes it to Kaminsky. The 3. Another miss by Houston. Washington leading now by 9. It's stolen by Tate. Unhindered, going all the way. Avdia with the rebound. Gibson down low. Kaminsky's there. Right, left side. Gibson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gibson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wizards. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Right dishes to Avdia. For Washington, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And he makes the first. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Gibson. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kispert. Beal's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. And Monte Morris subbed in for Wright. Right side, Green. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Marjanovic, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Marjanovic has got 6 points. Porter against Morris. Kuzma kicks to Morris. For the screen on Green. Morris passes to Gafford. 2 on the clock. And so it's Washington. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to... All right, David, thank you. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been quite a game for Porzingis.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the 5. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And here's Porter after the three-pointer from Bradley Beal. Porter finds Şengün. Porter inside, covered by Morris. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Porter. Out to Porzingis. Back to Morris. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Left side, Martin. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Porzingis with the steal. The Wizards have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I see those numbers read pretty well.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Bradley Beal, another indicator of him doing a little bit of everything for this team.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Marjanovic, no good. Wizards leading by 11. The Wizards have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Personal foul.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Morris passes to Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Şengün. That's tipped. Beal with the steal. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Offline with his 3. And it's Porter with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 19. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 7. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now, and let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Rockets trail by 16. It's tipped. Pass to Martin. Houston moving it around. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
There's a good screen. And it's Martin missing. Wizards leading by 16. Takes a three. The shot's good from Kuzma. He's got 10.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the three.
And it's Martin missing.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Beal kicks to Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And there's no question that Porzingis is still a very effective player in this NBA.
Yeah, and I guess, Kevin, the thing we're still looking for is the consistency in the health. We know how talented he is offensively and how he can stretch out defenses with his ability to shoot the ball, but something's got to change in terms of how consistent we get KP on the floor for the entirety of a season.
Washington's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdowns for Washington.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And here are the Wizards now. They're on a 19-5 run here. It's rebounded by Houston. Outside, Green from the arc. Drills it from outside. Green's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Rockets. Morris passes to Kuzma. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Martin. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Washington leading now by 20. And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here is Porter. He's got 6. The pass to Martin. The 3. Good on the triple. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
5 seconds left in the third. Beal gets a wide open look. And so it's the Washington Wizards feeling good about their 17-point lead heading in. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Alperen Şengün out there with Marjanovic. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. And so it's Washington with it. Following the 3 by Houston that run. Out to Porzingis. Outside Beal. Shot clock at 6. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Green. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Beal with it. Now guarded by Porter.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
Here's Şengün, and they will call over the back on the play.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Beal up top, headed by Green. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
Here's Marjanovic. He kicks it to Green. Puts up a three. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Beal on the wing. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Bradley Beal, one of the best scorers in the NBA.
On the wing, Porter. Covered by Morris. Houston moving it around. Green finds Porter. Down low, Marjanovic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Rockets. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Porzingis with the block.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. From the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Inside, it's tipped. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the coaching staff better alert their defense to Porzingis and how comfortable he is right now on offense.
And Porter, here we go. They retain possession. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Rockets basketball.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Houston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Şengün. And here's Green outside and out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Blocking foul called on Jalen Green. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's blocked.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Wizards.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Porzingis.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And a player opt-out for Kyle Kuzma after this season. GA probably hoping to earn himself a raise.
Yeah, and he's a worker looking to round out his game and take that next step as he's just entering his prime. And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kuzma has great size, and with that frame comes great responsibility. That time, he took the foul.
At the line for Washington.
He's perfect from the line this time. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. No one near Marjanovic as he lets it go. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third personal foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for Washington.
And so he hits both. And the Rockets with possession here. Porter inside. He's against Morris. For 3. Şengün, no good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Tries a 3. Marjanovic, no good. And a deep 3 from Beal. No good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
side could really use this win to turn things around.
Right now, it's all about desperation for these teams, B.A. It's easy to get down on yourself and your team when you've been struggling like these two clubs have. But sometimes all it takes is one good game to rejuvenate a team.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Martin in at the small forward position.
Boy, Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Pass to Green. Puts up a three. Martin misses. Here's Nembhard. Back to Turner. Now Smith. This one for three. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Smith. Turner's got 6.
Yeah, that range of Turner continues to expand and grow. You got to realize he has the touch to score from way outside.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Turner. He has 6. And here's Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Halliburton, a really good knockdown shooter, which adds great value to this offense.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the 3 and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's for a really young player, I bet this guy is going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Marjanovic.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Pass to Şengün. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Porter. True on the 14-footer. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Right on the money. Porter Jr. wanting to make an impact and a statement from the mid-range.
Smith outside. They get the rebound. Out to Hield. The 3 ball. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Back to Marjanovic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Blocked! Smith outside. To the paint. Halliburton on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Smith. There's the triple. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Porter's such a terrific athlete, making it look easy as he takes off and jams it down.
Hield passes to Smith. Pass to Hield. Smith with it. Green picks him up. Hield from outside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
After making the playoffs 5 years straight, The Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
Yeah, you know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Now here's Martin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Indiana on offense. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Let's go with a three. Here's Smith. Healed passes to Halliburton. Turner attacking. Pass to Nembhard. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team. Time for your Indiana.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive board, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
So the Rockets 5 now. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Boban Marjanovic out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Martin in at the small forward. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
McConnell against Porter. Here's Mathurin. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton, a fresh start for this franchise.
Walking foul. Josh Christopher. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Nora. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. Indiana switching things up recently. Going forward in a new direction.
You know, B.A., change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
Back to Washington. It's Tate on the wing. Washington outside. Pass to Christopher. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. That's tipped. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal. And here's Tate outside. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Kaminsky.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Into the lane. To the middle. Here's Nora. Shakes him. And he lays it up and in.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
They grab their own miss.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Jackson attacking. Got it. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
McConnell with a steal. Now the Pacers on the move. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points, while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Turner for three. That shot is off, and Houston will come the other way. Pass to Christopher. Kaminsky with it, picked up by Kaminsky, and we're going to have a jump ball. Tate with it. A shot to stop the run. Second chance effort, and Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's gotten his second bucket.
And given how big Kaminsky is, it's tough to knock him off balance. I mean, he does a really good job of maintaining his focus.
Washington outside. Here's Christopher, defended by Halliburton. And Kaminsky gets it to go. Kaminsky's got 6 here in the quarter.
I like the way Kaminsky takes advantage of using the angles now. He plays smart inside.
Washington against Turner.
Miles Turner's defensive impact can be enormous. I mean, he is a fierce rim protector, a league shot block leader. You know, teams have to really be mindful of where he is and maybe even shape their offense around avoiding him.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
And, you know, because Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position, defenses really can't send him to the line too often. He'll make them pay.
For Indiana, they've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Healed for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Porter, the pass to Martin. Kept alive. Now Şengün. Here's Green. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Here's Halliburton. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Thanks very much, Allie. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Jalen Smith is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Halliburton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Marjanovic can't hit. Well, the Pacers shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Hield for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
Green finds Martin. No good from outside. Indiana on offense.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Marjanovic inside, guarded by Hield. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Şengün, no good. So it's the Pacers now. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Turner. Crafty move. And then Turner with the dunk.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Turner passes to Smith. Halliburton with the ball. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 13.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding. Absolutely beloved by his teammates. Boban Marjanovic is such a positive locker room presence. I mean, his kindness, his affability and joy are really contagious and do wonders for a team environment.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. That shot off the mark. The Rockets go the other way with it. Here's Porter. Got a hand on it.
Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. And for Marjanovic, the 7'4" center makes the most of his playing opportunities.
He sure does, B8, and he doesn't get much playing time. And for you analytics guys out there, he's got one of the best offensive ratings of all time.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Fires the 3. And Green, good for 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Halliburton, the pass to Hield. He takes it in. Here's Nembhard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Kevin Porter.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, and I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, Turner is a long, fluid, athletic, big guy. Great length, and he's more than capable of finishing inside.
Pass to Porter. Back to Marjanovic. Now here's Porter. Here's Marjanovic. He has 7. 5 to shoot. That one off the back iron and out. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. Will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
Houston has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. To the inside. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. And they recover it. Here's Smith. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Here's Turner, and the layup is good. Turner's got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
It's stolen by Hield. Inside. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And it's out of bounds to Indiana. Here's Nora. McConnell outside. For 3. On target from range. McConnell's got 7.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Jackson. Pass to Duarte. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Duarte's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Cuts off the pass. 1 second left. Doesn't go that time. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers youth.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's McConnell. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Alperon Şengün out there with Kenyon Martin. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5. And the Rockets shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Right wing from downtown. And it's Mathurin missing.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
A new lineup here for Indiana. Here's Porter, a 3 from the inbound. Offensive rebound, Şengün. Martin outside. Green for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. About 1 minute played here in the 4th quarter. Back to Smith. The shot won't fall. Good D by Şengün. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Porter. From the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 11 rebounds in the game. Healed for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. The fader. The rebound by Turner.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the right side. Out to Hield. Back to Smith. And he jams it home with authority. That gives him a double-double.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Here's Martin. Oh, no good again that time. Indiana has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. For 3, Smith. Out to Hield. From outside the arc. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Smith with a screen on Porter. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Martin outside. Pass to Green. The 3 is up. Martin with the bucket.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And here's Turner. Halliburton with the ball. An easy 2 on the layup. Halliburton's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Indiana on offense. They're on a 15-6 run.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for the Pacers.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Halliburton.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Here's Nembhard driving inside, and the shot goes down. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Indiana.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
43 seconds left in the game. Pass to Turner. Here's Smith. Now here's Turner. No good with the tip. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And here's Porter outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Back to Şengün. It's stolen by Hield. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to...
matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now Washington's starting group. Morris and Beal are the guards. Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Gafford.
First points of the night, and you know this is going to be a battle of matchups.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Halliburton with it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
To the middle. Gafford kicks to Beal. And Gafford throws it down.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here is Halliburton. Outside Turner. He dishes it to Heel. Driving the lane. Porzingis with the block.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
6 to shoot. Gafford against Smith. And his first shot of the game, no good. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And Doris, when healthy, do you think Porzingis can still be an all-star caliber player in this league?
You know what, Kevin, I absolutely do. Porzingis very capable nightly of giving you 20 and 10. And at 7'3", because he can space up and make jump shots, he is always valuable. The key to me is 2 things. Stay healthy and make sure you're locked in defensively. He can be a great shot blocker. I think he needs to lock in there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And they recover it. They kick out to Heel. Turner with a screen on Kuzma. Tries again. And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so...
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
This last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Beal. Shoots. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
With his athleticism and that beautiful jumper, Beal has a chance to be one of the best 2 guards in the NBA.
Turner for 3. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Morris outside, out to the wing. Porzingis passes to Morris. Dishes it to Beal. And he makes good on the layup.
You can make the case this is the premier shooting guard in the league. Bradley Beal is tough to stop.
Pacers trail by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Hield with it. Out guarded by Hield to the paint. The wide open look here for Kuzma. It's good from long range.
That's about pre-shot preparation, the anticipation of the pass. Kuzma, easy work.
Hield outside. Driving inside. Pass to Nembhard. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Porzingis finds Beal. No good. Smith with the defensive effort. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Halliburton passes to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kuzma kicks to Morris to the left wing. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 5 now.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
Beal with the steal. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
They got Jackson, and it's Duarte in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Doris, these Pacers, the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Out to Turner. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Smith sets the pick for Turner from past the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Washington leading now by 5. Kuzma with it. Now Smith defending. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Rebound by Smith. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Three-pointer, Hield. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got 8 points.
What a gifted shooter. Hield is especially dangerous from the corner.
Morris finds Kuzma. Here's Porzingis. It's Beal on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. The Pacers pull it in. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. They kick out to Hield. The pass to Smith. Smith with a screen on Morris. Back to Smith. Porzingis with the steal. Morris, left side, fires the 3. Not going to go that time. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Out to Smith. Back to Halliburton. Beal with the steal. Knocks it loose. Halliburton with the steal. To the middle. It's deflected. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Healed from outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Morris with the ball. Now Smith defending.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Smith with a screen on Kuzma. Hield dishes to Smith. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Gibson. The rebound by Hield. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up is not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
Washington trailing. Right, left side. They could use a bucket. He's off on that one. And Indiana will come the other way. McConnell with it. Now Avdia defending. Here's Duarte. Traps in the tray. Duarte's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Right, the pass to Kispert. He kicks it to Avdia. Pass to Kispert. 5 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Of course, I've heard many times Corey Kispert talk about how glad he was to stay at Gonzaga for his senior year.
Kev, his perspective was so great. What he said was he treated that season as a, quote, runway to the NBA, and that's what it proved to be. He improved in almost every phase of the game and went from a likely second-round pick to top 15. That is tremendous.
30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Nunn. And the layup's good off the glass. Nunn's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Over to the left wing. Duarte shot good. Duarte's got 6 points.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force the shot inside. Kick it out.
And Wright kicks to Nunn. Stolen by Jackson. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
Your Pacers, 27. The Wizards, 24.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy has been getting it done is Buddy Hield.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Checking out now the group for Wes Unseld Jr. to start the second half. Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Taj Gibson. Then there's Kispert. And it's Avdia in at the 4-man position.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Now McConnell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Washington. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Beal finds Kuzma. Out to Porzingis. Kuzma with a screen on Smith. Porzingis with the ball. Now Smith defending. Morris passes to Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got his 4th assist in this one. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. You know, he signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Washington.
Here's Beal, and the layup falls. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
Boy, that is just tremendous concentration from Bradley Beal. Defense all over him, no problem.
And Turner kicks to Smith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Pass to Halliburton. Smith with a screen on Beal. Shot clock at 5. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The dive for the ball. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor. And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
Clock at 6. Screen by Smith. Here's Nemo. Rebound, Washington. Gafford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Morris against Halliburton. Outside, Porzingis. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Porzingis passes to Morris. Back to Porzingis. Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got 11 points.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
With the drive, count the basket.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Washington calls timeout.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Wizards leading by 3. Right side. Kicks to Avdia. Into the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. McConnell passes to Jackson. To the right side. Pass to Noro. Second chance shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Right outside. And it's Kispert in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Wizards lead by 5. And more coming back in just a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the 3. That's the Pacers' 5. 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Washington making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Porzingis with the steal. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Wizards.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Morris with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Morris kicks to Porzingis. And the pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Kuzma. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 6. And Halliburton slams it in.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Out to Porzingis. Outside Beal. There's the triple. The rebound by Hield. Indiana's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offensive rebound. Outside for Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. That 3 off the mark. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Gafford. Porzingis with the ball. Over Halliburton. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, this is what you want to see. It's 7-3. Kristaps Porzingis finished through contact.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. They get it back. Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Outside, Porzingis. Out to Morris. And a deep 3 from Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington.
Come on, guys. That is big-time, deep range. Beal extending for that one.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Turner with a screen on Gafford. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now it's just a 4-point Wizards lead. Morris against Halliburton. Here's Kuzma. Washington calls timeout. They lead by 4. 1:19 left in the game. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I had a chance to find out what Wes Unseld Jr. discussed with his players. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if we can match them emotion for emotion. Evan?
All right, thank you, David.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Here's Porzingis. Good!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Halliburton. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Fearless move by Tyrese Halliburton. The game is complete and the mind is ready.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Left side, Porzingis. Money!
Embrace the spotlight, KP. Delivery in a big moment for Porzingis.
6-second difference between shot and game time. Passes it to Turner. Fires for 3. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You want the answer? Can Miles Turner make tough shots in big moments? That's a definitive yes.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And it's Turner finishing it off. And it's a tie ball game.
How about that? 7 foot, put it on the deck, and finish with authority. Miles Turner doing work.
And here's Porzingis for a 3. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we'll be back with you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Out to Turner. Pass to Smith to take the lead. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Smith's got the first basket here in overtime for Indiana. Halliburton against Morris. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Nemhard. Peeled outside. Smith finds Turner. Off target from outside. Wizards trail by 3. Beal with it. Halliburton picks him up. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Turner for 3. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hield with the bucket.
Buddy Hield, the opportunity to deliver in a big spot and does just that.
Halliburton with the steal. Right side Turner. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for the Wizards.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. Had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
He takes it in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the speed on Halliburton made the difference there. The defense's only option was to foul him.
Halliburton hits them both. Wizards trail by 12. And here's none. And another miss by Washington. The first free throw is good. Good on both. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. Halliburton, he's open. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Indiana.
You're right. Not much time left. You know, they couldn't put him away in regulation, but after what we've seen here, a superb performance in overtime, they're managing to get the job done.
Yeah, just an amazing game, and ultimately they were able to just pull away there at the end.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Andrew Nembhard, fourth personal foul.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
Out to Turner. Here's Smith. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Free throw drop for Smith. Smith hits them both. Here's Washington. It's an 18-point game. And Beal puts up a deep three. And again, Washington no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really...
Go.